Karen peeled my stickers off my wall, didn't realize they were court-mandated by a federal order. The office smelled of fresh coffee and ambition, but all I could hear was the sharp rip of adhesive tearing from plaster. Karen stood there, her manicured nails clawing at the vibrant stickers plastered across my cubicle wall, stickers I'd spent weeks arranging, each one a tiny beacon of hope in my gray corporate world. "These are tacky," she sneered, her voice dripping with disdain, as she flicked a neon green sticker that read "You are enough" onto the floor. Her designer suit shimmered under the fluorescent lights, her heels clicking like a metronome of superiority. I froze, my heart pounding, as she peeled off another. "Keep going." My fists clenched. Those weren't just stickers. They were my lifeline, court-mandated by a federal order after a grueling mental health case I'd fought for years. Karen, my new supervisor, didn't know, and she didn't care. I joined Pinnacle Corp 6 months ago, a fresh start after a legal battle that left me drained but victorious. The court had ordered my workplace to allow these stickers, bright, bold affirmations, as part of my mental health accommodation. They were my anchor, a daily reminder to keep fighting the anxiety that once paralyzed me. Each sticker was a victory, a defiance against the darkness that had nearly won. Karen, though, saw them as an eyesore. From day one, she'd strutted into our open-plan office like she owned it, her perfume choking the air, her eyes scanning for flaws. She'd already reorganized my desk, tossed my pens, and mocked my thrift store cardigan. But this was war. "Karen, stop," I said, my voice trembling but firm. She turned, her perfectly arched brow raised, as if I were a bug daring to speak. "This is my space. Those are my stickers." She laughed, a sharp, cutting sound, and ripped off another "Stay Strong," crumpling it in her fist. "Your space," she mocked. "This is Pinnacle Corp, not a kindergarten. These are unprofessional." My co-workers glanced over, their eyes darting between us, but no one spoke. They knew Karen's wrath. She'd already gotten Tom from accounting written up for insubordination over a misplaced stapler. I felt the room shrink, the air heavy with her arrogance. But I wasn't backing down. The truth hit me like a freight train. Karen wasn't just a bully, she was clueless. She didn't know about the court order, the years of therapy, the judge's ruling that these stickers were my legal right. I could have told her then, but something in me snapped. I wanted her to dig her own grave. "Fine," I said, stepping back, my voice steady now. "Do what you want." Her smirk widened, mistaking my retreat for surrender. She tore down more stickers. "Breathe. You are not alone," tossing them like confetti. My stomach churned, but I held my ground, watching her unravel her own fate. Then came the twist. As Karen reveled in her destruction, a soft voice cut through the tension. "What's going on here?" It was Maya, the quiet HR assistant who'd been with the company for a decade. She stood at the edge of my cubicle, her tablet in hand, her eyes wide as she took in the carnage. Maya wasn't just any assistant, she was the one who'd processed my accommodation paperwork, the one who'd sat with me during onboarding, promising the company would honor the court's ruling. Karen spun around, her face a mask of irritation. "Just cleaning up this mess," she snapped, gesturing at the wall. Maya's gaze hardened. "Those stickers are court-mandated, Karen. Did you read the employee file?" The office went silent. Karen's smirk faltered, her hand frozen mid-rip. Maya's words were a spark in a powder keg. Karen's face flushed, but she doubled down. "Court-mandated? That's ridiculous. This is a professional environment." She turned to me, her voice venomous. "You're making this up to embarrass me." I didn't flinch. "Check the HR database," I said calmly. "It's all there." Maya was already tapping on her tablet, pulling up the file. The screen glowed with the truth. A federal court order, signed and sealed, mandating the stickers as part of my workplace accommodation. Karen's eyes darted to the screen, then back to me, her confidence crumbling like the stickers under her heels. The confrontation exploded. Maya, usually soft-spoken, stepped forward, her voice steady but fierce. "Karen, you violated a federal order. This isn't just about stickers, it's about legal compliance." Karen's mouth opened, then closed, her usual swagger replaced by panic. She tried to backtrack, stammering about misunderstandings. But the room was turning against her. My co-workers, silent until now, began murmuring. Tom, still bitter from his write-up, spoke up. She's been bullying everyone. This is just the latest. Others nodded, their stories spilling out Karen's snide comments. Her power trips, her relentless need to control. I stood there, heart racing, as the tide turned. Karen's downfall was swift and brutal. By noon, HR had called her into a meeting. I wasn't invited, but Maya filled me in later. The company's legal team had been looped in, and they weren't taking chances with a federal violation. Karen's defense signer and seated holed up. She hadn't read my file, hadn't followed protocol, and had acted out of spite. By the end of the day, she was suspended, her office badge deactivated. The stickers she'd torn down were collected from the floor, and Maya helped me tape them back up, one by one. "You are enough" went up first, its edges crinkled but its message unbroken. I felt a weight lift, not just for me, but for everyone Karen had terrorized. The office buzzed for days. Karen's suspension became a warning. Power doesn't excuse ignorance, and cruelty has consequences. I heard she tried to appeal, claiming she didn't know. But the court order was ironclad. Her career at Pinnacle Corp was over, and whispers spread that she'd been blacklisted from other firms in the city. The stickers stayed, brighter than ever, a symbol of resilience. Maya became my unexpected ally, checking in daily, her quiet strength a reminder that justice sometimes comes from the unlikeliest places. In the end, this wasn't just about stickers. It was about standing up to someone who thought they could trample over others without consequence. It was about the power of truth, the weight of accountability, and the strength it takes to keep going, even when the world feels against you. My wall, once scarred, became a canvas of hope again. I look at it now, at Keep Going and Breathe, and I feel stronger than ever. What do you think? Was Karen's punishment fair, or should she have been given a second chance? Share your thoughts. I am curious to hear where you stand on justice and accountability in moments like these.